Blog Talk Radio.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey, everybody. Good evening. Jimmy Mack coming to you live with another transmission and download of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. Welcome to 2019. Hard to believe. It's got to be better than 2018. I think 2018 was upside down and sideways and had more retrogrades and moons and meteorite showers than I knew what to do with, I can tell you that. So I was busy, but it was upside down and topsy-turvy, as they say. So this is our first real show in the great year of 2019. We're glad everybody's here. Thanks for calling in tonight. Hope to have a good show for you. Of course, every week we have somebody different on the show. If you're listening to the URL on the computer, the little link, if you want to call in, ask a question, 713-955-0594. For those of you that are used to the show, we're glad you're here. And those that are on, thank you for being here and thanks for listening. And also, we do have a lot of good stuff coming up. This whole month of January is all about money. We've got a lot of free things that are going out, of course, TGI Wednesday. If you're not already signed up for that, please do so. Merely email us, info@jimmymackhealing.com. And so whenever you do hear this show or even the replay, you can always sign up for that. It's our weekly e-newsletter. It's all free. The only thing on there is, of course, affirmations and video and audio and announcements for items that are coming up. So this whole month's about money for us. It's a brand new year, of course. And we also have specials on ideal weight, and then it would be diet, digestion, and exercise, both of which are audio MP3s. They're about a half hour long each, and can really help give you a boost starting out the new year. But like I said, it's all about, for the most part, money this month, and so that's what we're concentrating on. We do have a new audio MP3 that's coming out for the end of the month. Called the Gold Coin, and it's all about savings, insurance, stocks, bonds, trading money, and yes, even cryptocurrency and scratch-off lottery and that sort of thing. So definitely want to look into that and pick that up when it comes out. Probably be released in the next couple weeks here. It's always a popular one about money, of course, and that particular one has been channeled through now for almost a year, so it's over a half hour long. It could only help you with your good luck and good fortune, especially if you love to invest and or gamble. And what isn't a gamble, right? So, that's part of it with everything that's going on, political, societal, religious, all the things, chaos in the world. You definitely want to line up with the resonance of money and tune that up any way you can. We're coming to you live tonight from the Tampa Bay area of Florida. Also, I will be appearing every Friday at kodawariyoga.com. That's in South Tampa, so if you're in the Tampa Bay area, please come see me live and in person. Also, I will be on February 11th at my dear friend Charlotte Tempone's office. She's an acupuncture physician off Davis Island near Tampa General Hospital, if you're familiar with the area. And you definitely want to call their office. It's Charlotte Tempone, Tempone. And if you're interested in getting on my schedule there, it's the first Monday in February. And as far as Kodawari Yoga goes, gorgeous place, beautiful people, and I will be there every Friday. Generally, it sells out, so if you're not on the schedule a few days beforehand. Don't cry if you roll up in there on Friday and they tell you it's sold out. So it's a beautiful thing. I love it. So they're really sweet and funny and kind there, and we certainly mix it up for them. So we're glad everybody's here tonight. Like I said, tonight's special guest, I believe I'm going to start bringing her on the first week of every month, and that is my dear friend, Psychic Joanne Leo. She does a lot of the angel card readings, readings from the heart, of course. She's really had a lot of experience, decades of experience in numerology, astrology, all that. And she's one of my dear friends and a great, great reader. And so we're excited to have her on tonight. Hey, Joanne, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Jimmy. Thanks to you.
Good. Well, thank you, love. Yeah, you were kind of under the weather. I'm going to be kind and call it under the weather, right?
Oh, my goodness. It was a challenge, that's for sure.
You went through a lot, girl.
I did, but with your healing and your prayers and everybody's prayers, I pulled through. So
you really did.
I was grateful.
You really did.
Viruses. Nasty viruses going on.
Yeah. You're in the hospital for quite a while. We're thrilled to have you back. Like I said, 2018 was upside down and sideways. It was weird, you know that. So
it was definitely. You had to be really mindful of affirmations and prayers. That's for sure.
Right. No doubt. Hey, tell folks how to get a hold of you, honey, as far as private readings go. They're going to want to hear more tonight, of course. What's the best website, maybe the Facebook, email, phone number, that sort of thing?
Well, my email is Psychic Joanne, and that's JOANNE, Leo, .com. And they can always get me by phone to schedule an appointment because I work by appointment only, 727-743-3400. I do have a Facebook page, which is Psychic Joanne Leo. I try to put positive affirmations on there and uplifting quotes. So they're welcome to do that. And I'm excited about the new year. I've been working a lot because the year, everybody wants to know what's going on with their year because your numerology. Right. I read your soul, so your birth date is connected to your soul.
Well, I think I'm even going to tap into it tonight and see what's going on. So I think it's very interesting, especially the numerology and astrology combined with it,
Right. Well, The good news is that we're in a very good universal year this year. It's a 3, and a 3 really says, let's go out and play. Let's have fun. Let's try something new. Let's go play the lotto.
I love that.
It's good that you're doing the gold coin thing because that fits right in with the 3 universal year, which is about really expansion, prosperity, having fun, trying new things. Like you were saying, going to the yoga studio, do something different, get outside the box, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how it taps into your birthday is another story. So you're not only is it a universal 3 year, but I already know your chart, so I know that you're in a 3 year. So this is a year for you to really go out there and lecture, go to your classes, go have fun, try something new, go play the lotto. It's definitely a great one for you with communication with your radio show and how you do your events. This would be a great year for you with events, too.
Love it. Yeah.
And you got a lot of creativity going. This is really fits right in with your bailiwick, so to speak, Jimmy, with either writing or coming up with your MP3s and of course, that vibrates right to a radio show, too. So I say have fun. I say get outside the box.
Yeah. I always tell people that, too. Come through from Spirit all the time is to be more entertained and get out there and have more fun. But every time I finish one of these audio MP3s, I'm just flooded with that many more topics and subjects and things. The next one I want to work on is parasites. And, I think half the world walking around parasites. Anybody that comes to me and they go, Jimmy, I've been to 3 doctors, 2 MRIs, I'm taking 10 things, and nobody knows what's wrong. It's like, you got parasites. And they're like, don't you want to hear more? I go, no, you got parasites. You need to do a parasite cleanse. So that's a huge one to do, I think, next. So, but it's like all the time, right? I'm getting hammered with new information and new things are coming through from spirit. So like you said, it's really important to honor that as a 3-year and start cranking all that up.
Jimmy, do you remember how you healed me from my parasites about 4 or 5 years ago? And I had
I don't even remember that. I remember working on you.
I spent over $300.
Oh, is that what you had?
Western medicine, yes. And you got me, and I tried everything. I was so sick,
right?
And that's when Kim says, "Call Jimmy," and I did.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I love it. Yeah.
And you got me on that special medicine, and I'm clear as a bell. So
I love it. No, that's great. And I don't sell product. I certainly recommend things, and people need to do their own research and find stuff, whether it's at Whole Foods or any of the websites. That's fine too. eBay, Amazon. I get stuff from all over, but certainly it's a matter of resonance and what works for them. So everybody's different. So I love it.
Right.
I love it. Well, that's
right.
good.
Right.
Well, I'm excited about the year then, if that's the case. So that's good. My kids are good. My grandbabies are good. Your daughter's great. Everybody else is good, right?
Right. Well, This is definitely year about kids with you too. So you might get another one. You never know.
Oh wow! Yeah, our oldest laughs because they were so excited. I think in many ways about the youngest brother having another baby, and they're like, "Oh, we need another baby." And so of course my oldest is like, "No, we're good." It's funny. Well, let's grab a caller. 818, Carolyn from California. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. How are both of you doing?
Hey, we're doing good, honey. Thanks for asking. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to both of you. My question is, what do I have to look forward to in 2019? My date of birth is August 22nd, 1949.
Well, let me tell you something, Carolyn. You have a master number for your day of birth, and, honey, that is like golden. So I would, whatever you set your mind to or your goal setting throughout your life, it gives you like rocket fuel. So the only thing that can stand in your way is you. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
So a lot of family stuff going on this year, or responsibility things, where you're going to be asked for advice.
Oh, okay.
Now, I think the thing is have you been doing or thinking about doing something like a class or joining a club or a group or something?
Yes, a group, like a psychic group. Where we give information to each other. We're practicing.
Okay, well that's good. Do you meditate?
No, not like I should. I know I need to do more of that.
Right, because really you've got the numbers this year to do a lot of, if you want to do that inner work. I'm a life coach besides doing readings. So I always like to inspire so people can aspire. So I always like to give the leg up, kind of, so to speak. But this would be a great year for you to take some extra classes. It's kind of like if you walked into a Barnes & Noble and you kind of go to the spiritual section, see what gravitates for you. That's how basically I got into a lot of Native American studies, and I got into more of the esoteric numerology, not just basic numerology. So see what kind of grabs your attention.
Okay.
It's a real good
do that all the time.
See what your little spirit guide wants to. See what your little spirit guide wants you to dabble into. But I do feel that you could do that very easily. you've got the natural gift. Have you ever thought about writing or drawing or anything like that?
Yes, I'm thinking about writing a book.
I think I just think this would be the perfect year to do it. As I was saying at the top of the show, this is time to get outside the dots. This is time to use your creativity. It's a very inspiring kind of year as far as personally getting outside the boxes that we build for ourselves. Writing would be great for you, or if you wanted to take a drawing class or anything like creative, would be really, really good for you this year.
Thank you.
So I would say keep going to your spiritual thing too.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Thank you.
Love
You're
that.
welcome.
How do you feel, honey? You doing okay?
I feel good. I have no complaints and everything's working.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, what a dream. What a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fantastic. We appreciate you listening to the show, honey. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you both for your information.
You
bet.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. You
okay,
bet. Have a great night, honey. Thank you. 713 area code 955-0594. If you're on hold right now, and there's a lot of folks on the call, press 1 if you want to ask a question, because that's how you raise your hand. 954 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
we're here. How are you? What's your name?
Hello. I'm getting feedback. This is Mary. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We hear every word, Mary. What's
Oh.
going on? How are you tonight?
Okay. I'm wondering if you're doing any medical intuition tonight.
We are. That's what I do, and Joanne does intuitive readings. So,
great.
What's going on with you, honey? Yeah.
Well,
what's happening?
Do I need to tell you about the physical condition, or do you?
That would be great. We just like to know where you're calling from. We got that it was Mary. I think the feedback might be at your end, but that's okay. Okay, great.
And
what part of Florida, Mary?
South Florida.
You're South Florida. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're up in Tampa, huh? You're not too far.
Yeah, we're on the West Coast. Right. Perfect. Yeah.
I have never spent much time there. I've been as far as Naples, but I hear it's beautiful up there.
It is.
Probably cooler right now. A little cooler.
Yeah.
What's your birthday,
there you go.
Mary? What's your birthday, Mary?
12/8/43.
Okay. Have you got some things going on with your heart?
Gee, not that I know of. I hope not.
Okay.
I've never been told I have. Well, you might be picking up. I'll tell you what. You might be picking up an emotional. Yeah, there's an emotional situation related to the heart, not physical. Yeah. That's what you're getting. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like what I do is I kind of tap into what's going on with you. And it could be emotional, absolutely, because, I'm not just talking about physically with the heart, but it could also be, it has to do with our feelings, our emotions, and all that kind of good stuff, too.
Yeah, I just had a big upset this week.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see where that's happening for you. But the thing that I want to say to you, too, you have to really kind of work on balancing yourself now here, not just emotions and physically and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like, I feel like you're feeling like you're a little out of balance. Is that true?
You mean in a physical sense or otherwise?
I feel like it's mentally, emotionally.
Well, financially, I'm totally off the wall now. It threw out completely. It threw me completely off balance. The financial situation now.
I will tell you by October, November, December, it'll all be resolved.
That long? Holy cow.
Well, I'm just going to tell you that it's going to be a process because there's something legal going on April, May, and June. So there's got to be some sort of decisions made by April, May, and June to get it all rectified.
Good or bad? Because I don't know of anything legal coming up.
When I tune into this number here, it's like a scale. And you know how a scale looks when it's not balanced? One side's lower than the other side, one side's higher than the other side. Well,
right.
it's kind of like the situation I feel needs some decisions to get the balance back of what we need to do to fix it.
Right now, I'm concerned about the finances regarding where I live. That's the most eminent situation, really.
Definitely decisions to make, and it's not going to be an easy one.
Well,
I think that you're going to have to weigh out if you're going to move or not.
Will there be some opportunities or offers, like where I'm at, or?
Hold on, honey. Let me get my trusting little pendulum here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I use those too.
Well, this one's tuned into St. Michael, and I like him because he's the protector. So,
Archangel Michael.
So I feel like it will work out. I think you need to put the feelers out or look into some options here, because I do feel it's going to wind up positive for you. It doesn't look that way right now, but it will work out.
Okay.
And you're probably going to move.
Right away, or
well, you got a 3-month window here. January, February, March.
And is this going to be like more positive, or it's going to be like?
Well, I like Zig. You're going to love this one. I like Zig Ziglar. When we have a problem, we got to do a checkup from the neck up.
I haven't heard that one.
Well, think about that. That's pretty powerful. A checkup from the neck up. Most of our problems is the up from the neck. So
what
think
about
positive.
The finances? Anything coming in, or?
Well, I just feel like you're going to have to. It's going to be an up and down kind of year, but I don't feel that it's going to be. I feel that it's all going to work out by the fall. I told you that I think that financially you're going to be in much better shape, but you're going to have to do some decisions, and you're going to have to weigh things out. I would get a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, do pros and cons, and get out of your head and get it on paper.
What do you got going on physically, honey? We'll help you with that.
I've got a antibiotic-resistant bacterial infection in the urinary system, which is I'm also getting acupuncture as well, and they're not sure which way I'm going now. I'm going to see a specialist a second time. I don't know if you'll have to do further tests, but
sure, that's what they live on. So you have a pendulum somewhere?
I do.
Grab it.
Do I need to use it right now?
Sure.
Or? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, or I can have you stand up and rock stuff out. You'll feel it. Either way, it's fine.
I kind of use a Archangel Michael metal.
It won't matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't matter to me, honey. I'm all Holy Spirit stuff, so it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just get yourself a yes or a no going there. So I would just own that I have a bacterial infection that is resistant to antibiotics, and just find your yes when you're using the pendulum.
So do I need to put something on paper, like yes and no? Or?
No,
Oh.
You're not going to. Nope. Just find your yes or no, whatever that may be. I don't even need to know that. So whatever you traditionally get for a no,
pendulum.
Correct. And whatever you get for a yes. Some people, their yes is right, their left is no. Some people get circular.
I'm doing
yours
is. Circular.
Right. So that's a yes. So you have that, correct?
Yes.
So that's what you're saying you have right now. So all I'm going to do is release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, and disentangle it all out now. And I'm changing it, so you're going to watch the pendulum jump and go to your no. And if you ask again, it's going to be your no, whatever your no might be. It won't matter to me, but I'm changing it.
To the right, which is no.
There you go. And so now it's a no. And energetically, we're changing it for you. And we've never met, and I can't see where you're at other than intuitively, obviously. And so doing medical intuitive work, that's what I do. I would also highly suggest you look into a supplement called Critta, Critta. You can get it on eBay or Amazon. You can write that down, Critta.
And what is it exactly?
Okay, so that's an herb-style supplement that came from Vietnam, and they used to only use it for the emperors, and it is really, really good for people with prostate issues, any kind of issues with bladder, UTIs, chronic things like you got going on. And so you need as many as 2 of those until you finish off 2 bottles. That's what I would do. And I'm talking to you like you're my aunt, my best friend, my little sister, whatever. So, but I'd look heavily into that. You can read all about it. I don't sell product, but I certainly tell people to look in and research different products and things. But if you're down to that, I'm sure.
Cleanse process or a cleanse, or is it
No, it's a supplement that people would take.
Okay, that's
it will
good.
Really balance out. Yeah, it'll balance out and really, really help bladder, urine, genita, urethra, people with prostate issues, anything in that region, bladder, all of it. Okay?
I've never heard of that, but I'll look it up on Amazon.
There you go.
Thank
you. We'll see what happens now, okay?
Jimmy, was that C-R-I-G-T-A?
C-R-I-T-T-A, Critta, C-R-I-T-T-A. It's really, really good for people with prostate, benign prostate, enlarged prostate, women that have bladder issues, chronic UTIs, all that. They used to only let the emperors take it. They didn't even let the folks like us take it. So that's how guarded it was as far as its ingredients. But it's a really, really good product. It's been around for a long time. So, but you can get it on eBay or Amazon. Like I said, I don't sell product, but I certainly recommend people do some research on things.
Okay.
And,
I see that in the blog here about Joanne that she does the EFT, and I have done that for quite some time as well. I learned it at work. Yeah, and I do that along with everything else.
Well,
if she has anything else for me for the year, or if that is all she picked.
I think that's good enough for tonight, honey. We really let folks do one question at a time, and
I wish you both Happy New Year.
Thank you, and you as well. And thanks for calling in. You're a Florida gal, so we appreciate it very much.
Okay.
I love it.
Thanks
all right,
a lot.
honey. Thanks again. You have a great night. You too. Folks, you definitely want to get in on this. Area code 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you'd like to raise your hand and ask a question. 813 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, 813. Hey. You're on live.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. This is Tammy from Tampa.
Hey, Tammy from Tampa. How's it going tonight?
It's going okay. Hanging in there.
Okay. Good. That's good. You have a question for Joanne, honey?
Yeah, I've just had a lot of crazy things and upsets this year, and I'm looking for direction for the year, and kind of feeling a little stuck as far as work and business, and just kind of been stuck and overwhelmed. So I was wondering if maybe you had something for me.
What's your birthday, Tammy?
3/10/69.
Bear with me. This is, you know what? I think this is a good reflection year for you. It's really kind of like I like to compare it to like, you drive a car, right? And you come up to a traffic light. Well, I like when I do my life coaching, I like to put people to create the yellow as your center of power, okay? And it's like, I want you to kind of do this year. I think this is going to be really important for you. Good for me, not good for me. Healthy for me, not healthy for me. I need more information when you're in your yellow. When you're in your yellow, you have the power to give a red, which is a no, and the green, which is a yes. Does that make sense? So I really feel like you're weighing things out. You're weighing things out this year. Is there anything that you have to do with signing any paperwork or contracts or anything? Are you going through anything legal?
No, not right now.
Okay. In January, February, and March, I do not want you to drink and drive at all. So take an Uber. Don't get in a car with somebody that's drinking, driving, or taking medication that alters their sense of self. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Very, very important. I do feel like April, May, and June is really where you're going to have to just really start. I hate the word selfish. I really do. And I don't promote that word. But I want you to be more self-absorbed of what's good. What do you want? I want you to get out of your head on a negative level, and I want you to start getting positive of what else is possible. I believe in being a possibility thinker. I think you need to get unstuck. I think that you need to start making some strong decisions of what direction you want to take and get into some positive affirmations. Jimmy's got some great MP3s. I would encourage you to look into that. I do feel like positive changes are coming up July, August, and September for you. I also feel that a good little trip, even if it's a weekend getaway, would be really good to clear your head. And and also your emotions. I want you to get out of the boo-boo syndrome, okay, of disappointments or does that make sense to you, honey?
Well, I am a little disappointed. My mom just passed away a couple weeks ago, so
okay.
Yeah, I think I've handled it pretty well, though, considering.
Well,
I didn't really think I was in a boo-boo.
Right. You know what? Well, that can be really kind of a process, and that's okay. I think the thing being a numerologist, because I read the soul, is that we choose when we come and we choose when we go.
Right.
And it's never easy for us that are left behind, so to speak, because they're on their new journey. So life doesn't just end on the earth plane here. There are many different dimensions, darling. So, but know that you got an angel on your shoulder. That's how I like to look at it. You got a lot of help from heaven's side now. And I do feel like when you get into the fall, you're going to feel like you just got rocket fuel. I think you need to do your inner work, but remember what I said about the alcohol or any stimulants. Okay?
Okay.
January, February, March.
I haven't really been drinking.
Okay, you got to be. Well, don't even get in a car or go with somebody that's out of really tilted here. Okay.
Okay. I hear you.
All right, honey.
Cool.
Okay, so I get that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anything we can help you with, honey?
No, I think that's it, really.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
Outstanding.
All right.
Oh, we're glad you're listening to the show. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
You bet. Have a great night, honey. Thank you. Awesome. Joanne, tell folks how to get a hold of you. They're going to want to go deeper and do a deeper reading than perhaps just the cursory time on the show tonight. What's the best way?
Well, to explain what I do for a reading, the name on your birth certificate and your birth date is your blueprint. I am the interpreter. So it tells your whole story, and it also what your strengths are and what you came here to learn. So it's very revealing to get the chart done. Plus, I also do card readings, as you know, Jimmy. So I try to give a little bit of everything when I do a reading. They can reach me at 727-743-3400. I work by appointment only. They can also visit my website, which has my bio on there and gives them a little information. And that's Psychic Joanne, Joanne, Leo.com.
Perfect. That's fantastic. Folks, if you want to get a replay of tonight's show, too, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com. We will send you the URL as a replay. A lot of folks get a reading on the show, and they always call or email or text me later, and they go, "Oh, I don't remember everything she said." And I'm like, "Oh, my gosh," right? Who could? And I'm thinking, well, Joanne doesn't remember, and I don't either. We go so fast. We got a lot going on. So by all means, email us, info@jimmymackhealing.com. We will send out a whole lot of different information. It's all free, audios, videos, affirmations, things that really make you feel better. 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to go on live tonight. 434 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Jimmy. This is Leanne in Virginia. How are you?
Hey, Leanne. I'm doing great. Thanks for calling in tonight. How are you, honey?
Well, good. I don't know if this is something that your guest can deal with, or I know you
probably.
can.
Yeah, probably.
This is, we've been, and there's too much of a backstory, and you don't need any of that, but we are having a current dispute with a neighbor over some hurricane damage, basically, but I'm wondering if we are dealing with people that are dishonest, trying to scam us, or I'm just trying to, this is escalated to a point. There is just so much, I'm so stressed about it. I'd sure like that gone, and just kind of changing the energy of the situation. I don't want to be enemies with my neighbors, but we feel like they have brought some people in that are possibly not being honest. And we're
that feels like 100% that's true. But why don't you give Joanne your date of birth, and she'll look up that as well.
9/10/60, Joanne.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to suggest, it came to me as soon as you were talking. First of all, I don't do anything without three people. I just gutted a whole house, okay? And there may be damage, and maybe with your neighbor, and yes, I agree with diplomacy, okay? I really do. And this is what came to me when you were talking. And that's how my spirit guide works. I would say to them, with no disrespect or whatever, but I'm going to get another opinion or two.
And we have done that. And that's the person. Those other opinions have led us to believe that we are getting scammed.
Okay, so you need to hire your own person, whether you have to get, I hate to say it, but you need an arbitrator or you need an attorney to say, I am uncomfortable. Have you gotten the credentials of these other people? Are they licensed? Are they insured?
No, because our neighbors, in an attempt to save money,
okay,
people. And I wanted to hire a professional from the beginning. And they were like, oh, no. We know people that can do this, that can save money, and now we have a bigger problem than we started with.
Okay. So I hate to say it, but you're going to probably need somebody that's an attorney, or you could try to diplomatically just say, we're not comfortable, and now the problem has escalated, and so therefore let's do this. We're going to get three opinions, and then we can make a decision from there. You're going to have to stop being the victim here. You see, and I feel like my goodness. But it sounds like you're being victimized twice. Do you understand?
Yes, yes. And I am. I always try to be the nice guy, and I always try to believe that everybody is true to their word.
Okay, but let me just tell you something. I'm looking at your soul, honey, and I am going to tell you, so you better get this straight. Fixers always wind up victims. You want to fix, and you want to be nice, and you want to be the nice guy, and I don't want drama, and blah, 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 blah. Well,
Okay.
guess what? You're going to wind up being the victim. So time to put on your big girl panties, stand strong in your shoes, and say, I'm not comfortable. This is not going to work for us. Period. End of story. So
well, you just
described
me to a T. My daughter's sitting in the corner laughing at me. So, yeah, you just described me. Okay, that's interesting.
You know what? I haven't even done your name on your birth certificate. That would really blow your doors off. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what came as soon as you started talking, honey. So I'm a straight shooter.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. I really do. I need that in this situation. I need that.
Okay,
here's
good.
the thing too, honey. Where we're at in the Tampa Bay area of Florida, they go wild about unlicensed contractors. They're on the news all the time. They round them up. It's like God love the sheriffs, but it's like they create these scams. They create this fake house with work, and they invite all these people on Craigslist and all these unlicensed people you're talking about, your neighbors would hire next door, and they have them come out, and they have them write estimates for plumbing and electrical and all the things they're not licensed to do, and they literally arrest them there.
But you see, here's the problem.
A bug house. So I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I'm just letting you know those are the people you're dealing with. So I would check in with the city, the county, whoever's in charge of code enforcement and that sort of thing. I'd get a hold of them and let them know what's going on. That'll put an end to all that.
Yeah, you get Pinellas County involved with the codes.
Oh my God!
Your
right.
Your neighbor will be crying. Trust me.
Right. Yeah. So look
I
at
don't
the
need
city,
to worry
look
about
at the
any
county.
kind of repercussion from them, do I? Now
I think
into
you
a chicken.
Whoever's in charge of your city, whoever's in charge of your county codes and enforcement, that's who you need to be talking to. You playtime's over with talking to your neighbor. I mean, that's just never gonna stop.
Leanne, you need to be direct with this neighbor, and here's what you need to say. I understand where you're coming from, and you know people and this and that. I am not comfortable with this.
I have written that down.
I am not comfortable.
Not comfortable.
My husband and I are not comfortable with this situation. I want other opinions, and I want to make the decision. I appreciate your help, but that's not going to work for me because now the problem's escalated. And
right.
I don't want to have problems I really don't want to have problems with you. So please hear me on this, that we need two other people to look at the situation. Period, end of story. There's no debate here. Don't get into debates. Just say this is the way it is. Period, end. That's it.
Perfect. So can you or Jimmy clear me now from this stress? Or I know how to work on this victim mentality of mine. I will work on that myself.
Good. I'm doing it right now, honey. If you want to stand up, we'll take it all off of you right now.
Perfect.
It's called
stand up. Yeah.
He does guilt. Yeah, guilt.
Face due north.
I am.
We'll just find the spot where it's at. It's going to pull you forward when you find all that victim
I'm
issue.
following forward.
Yeah. And we're going to release it to no, disentangle it, uncollapse it, surrender it out now. Pull her straight back when you're done.
Okay, I'm going back.
Okay, awesome. And it's kind of the old joke, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything. And they're showing me the ball of string, and what the ball of string means is those people are going to be next door going, oh, we fixed the fence, but the tree root goes under the fence and goes to your property, so we got to cut the tree root. The next thing you know, the big tree's falling over on the fence, and it hits your house, and it's like, oh, we got to haul the tree out. And then they back their truck into your car. I mean, it's just going to be this endless thing if you don't get, your code people involved, city, county, whoever it is you have in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Okay.
Okay, and I'm forward now, or straight. So
yeah, fantastic.
I feel so much better. Thank you.
Good. And we'll say prayers about it too, honey. You keep me posted,
all right, thanks
okay?
very much. All right.
Thanks, love. Glad you called in tonight. Thanks for listening to the show.
Oh, you bet. Love your work.
You bet. Thank you, honey. 609 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Joanne. This is Maureen from San Diego.
Hey, Maureen.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, honey. How are you?
Fantastic. Happy New Year to both of you. I am super excited about this year, and I'm happy to be on the show, and thank you for choosing me.
You bet.
Cool.
Well, we take everybody at random callers, so we're thrilled you got through at 609 here.
Awesome.
You have a question for Joanne?
Yes. I wanted to see about a romantic partner coming in this coming year. My birth date is 11/27/64.
Okay, hang on. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna well, this is a great year for a partnership, that's for sure. So we've got a 2 and a 3. Now, have you gotten out and about, or are you expecting this guy to come knocking on your door?
I'm out and about I'm very social, and I've been working a lot, but I do take time to have fun, and so yes.
Okay, well, I do a lot of life coaching while I do readings too, and basically, you are a very sensitive person to begin with, okay? And so I want you to be sure that you're not going into relationships with rose-colored glasses, because you want to see the best in everything instead of having a non-negotiable list. Am I correct?
Yes.
So when you have rose-colored glasses on, doesn't everything look beautiful? Really great.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens with relationships is, okay, you meet this guy and complimentary and he's this and that, but you're not seeing the big picture, okay? You're not seeing if he meets the non-negotiables. In other words, is he goal-oriented? Is he got the 3 ingredients, trust, respect, and communication, that are important in a relationship? Is he a man baby? Is he looking for a mommy? Because I'd be out of there in a Cincinnati second. Do you understand?
Exactly.
So
yes, completely.
So you gotta have a written non-negotiable list. If I read mine off to you real quick, and mine was written before I even knew that was the right thing to do. If he was an alcoholic or he was a druggie, I was out, because I'm nobody's rehab center. Got it?
Exactly.
You go, oh, but he's so nice and I can help him. No, you can't.
No.
So there's no fixing. So you got to get clear. I got to have somebody who's a great communicator. I got to have somebody who has a sense of humor but isn't goofy. Okay? So get clear on your list of what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I already wrote my list, and I'm very intuitive. So as soon as I hear in their voice where there's a little negativity or callous about their last relationship, I don't go out with them again, because it's just very heavy, and it's not what I want. Somebody who's happy with their life and inspiring and determined and respectful, honest, fun, compassionate, kind. There's a lot of attributes that I enjoy.
Wow,
and
this is a man we're talking about, right? Okay. All right.
I have them as guidelines.
Joanne, Joanne, she's got her non-negotiable list. I don't think you got to worry about that. So.
Well, the thing is that I'm looking at her birth date, and that's real good. She's got her list. She's just got to take her rose-colored glasses off. And if anybody's bringing their prior baggage, run.
Yes, exactly.
In other words,
yes.
If Sally heard him, Sally better be way out of his mind and his life before you get involved with Maureen. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And make sure he's not looking for a mommy. Okay?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. No man babies. You have.
Do we have anybody? Do we have anybody in mind right now? Anybody in the running, or what's up?
I have. There is one that we've known each other for a really long time. We're not dating right now, but we have a heart connection.
He tests really strong for you. So
yes, he's very ambitious. He's got his life together, goal-oriented, passionate about life, very happy, fun. We have an incredible connection, and he's raising his daughter, and he's a full-time dad. So he's got a lot on his plate. But we're not dating right now. But we didn't leave on bad terms or anything. It's just I know that we have an amazing connection. So I was wondering about that.
Well, he tests really, really strong for you.
Yeah, what's his birthday?
It's 4/21. He's a Taurus. 4/21. He's a year younger, 65.
Well, this is the year that he'd be ready to move forward if he would get unstuck.
That'd be awesome. Because when we first met, within like a month or two, he asked me to marry him.
Oh wow!
And yes, it was everything was really fast, and it was amazing because I felt the same way. Like everything that he expressed to me, I felt the same way, and I was like, wow, it's exactly what I was thinking. So very open. We talk about anything, intellectual connection, spiritual connection, heart. Very, very ambitious, and just really a strong, secure man. Like he's someone that I know would always take care of me. Like, I wouldn't have to think about anything about him, leaning on me as far as dependent on emotion-wise. He's very strong that way. So.
Well, he tests fantastic, and anybody that, in my opinion, and I'm going to break man code, but if we go, I'm so busy, I'm raising my daughter, I'm this, I'm that, it's like, no, we'd make time for you, People still have to eat generally 3 times a day. They still got to do stuff. That daughter's going to school somewhere. That's an 8-hour chunk right there generally. Guaranteed however old she is, and she's got to be a little bit older if he's that age, and she's going to want to go to her girlfriend's for the weekend, that kind of thing. So I'm not buying the whole I'm raising my daughter thing. There's plenty of time in and around and through all that. And you could end up being the greatest influence of her life, too. So just saying.
Yeah.
So
I just
really
moved
fabulous
on and
for you right now.
What's that, Jimmy?
I said that test's really fabulous for you. I'm not crazy about somebody that would ask you to marry them after a month or 2 or 3. I'm huge from the school of, hey, you want to make it through all 4 seasons and see how they react. You might meet them in the springtime and everything's fabulous, and then they get together with the family around Christmas and everybody's throwing plates and screaming at each other, and you're like, holy shit, I didn't know about all this. So, point is, it sounds like you've known him for a while, right? And
yes, very long time.
So apparently
Jimmy,
Taurus,
I just went on my way.
Sure. Well, I'm just saying, I would find my way back to that program because it sounds like he's checking all your boxes. So
yeah,
and when and the thing is our last time we reconnected, he seeked me out, and just he's very he pursued me, which I like. It's just very romantic. And I was going to a wedding, and I was talking about a speech, and he's like, when is the wedding? He didn't even ask me if I had a date. He goes, I'm going with you. And I was like, I like a guy like that.
Oh,
like,
wow. Yeah.
Yes, he didn't say, do you have a date? And I just was like, oh, you are? Like, I just kept having flashes that he was going to go with me. And he goes, yes. He goes, don't be nervous about the speech. He goes, you're Miss Greatness. I'm like, excuse me?
Wow.
He's like, out of anybody to make a speech, I would choose you.
So why isn't he in the picture now?
Yeah.
That was my question. It was left kind of in wonderment because we kind of, lost contact, and I don't chase a guy. So when someone starts to be distant and they're traveling all the time for work, I kind of just go on my own, and I'm like, okay, well, nothing was talked about. We were supposed to get together when he got back from traveling, and then it didn't happen. So
yeah, but at some point you've got to kind of bend that a little bit and follow up. You know what I mean? And at least pretend you're interested, because if this guy's pursuing, and he was so hardcore in 30 days to go, will you marry me? And you're like just kind of playing hard to get. Eventually, he's going to go, she must really not be into me. She's playing too hard to get, and I'm exhausted chasing it.
Yeah.
So you're going to sit there looking out the window the rest of your life, and this may be that one shot that you have a real shot at happiness. So
right.
I'm not saying you don't have to throw yourself at him, but you sure better go, hey, hope your trip was good. Reach out when you want to have lunch or whatever.
I did, Jimmy. Jimmy, I did that. And then it was almost like, he forgot that he talked about us going out to dinner, and I'm like, so did you, think about a place that we're going to? He's like, well, I'll let you know. It was that kind of thing, and it just didn't happen. So it was more on his side where he would talk about it, and I would, great, let's plan it. When is it good? Whatever. Like, it was in open communication, and then when it came down to the plans, they never happened. And I just was like, I don't know if he's playing along, if he's dating other people. I can't wait around, because if someone says that and then they don't actually make the actual plan, and I'm all about asking, like, you mentioned about it, and then it doesn't come through. So that's when I was like,
I wouldn't be shocked if he's dating other people, just so you know, because that's what I get. We both get that, because I'm telling you, he ran after you hard, and it was always like, come chase me more, and eventually he's like, yeah, you know what, I'm exhausted. And so that's how it feels right now. I would still probably, be sending a little message out there now and again if I were you, and I'd also be pursuing other people too. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I would, because I just feel like he's like.
Do you see a new one coming in,
Joanne?
or Jimmy?
January, February. By March, it tests really strong. So end of March, by the end of March, send me an email, info@jimmymackhealing.com. I will send you information and some free stuff that'll help spark up the love part of it for you.
You got it. Yeah, I agree with the January, February, and March, and also through the end of June, where and I agree with Jimmy. I'd send him out a little here, there, whatever, but I think he's dating. I think he got tired of the chase or something.
It's just the feeling we pick up, honey. We don't know him from a row of turnip tops, but for you to know him that long, and him to put that kind of effort in it and ask you to marry him and all that, that was kind of his window and his world. So
I'm a little bit of a comedian. I'd say, hey, this is the girl that you have to get married. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I would say that. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Make it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow up. Yep, don't rule it out. But you keep us posted, honey. If you send me an email, we'll send you a bunch of information, including the show tonight. Okay?
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank
you for calling in.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, honey. Have a great night. You as well. Joanne, you know what our hour always seems like? 10 minutes, doesn't it?
I know. I can't believe it's an hour, Jim.
It flies by. It flies by.
I can't.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on, honey, because you make it easy for me. I can rest and relax and just, ease into the show and know it's going to get handled on autopilot. So it's a dream.
Well,
so
we always
thanks
have a
for
good
being
time.
on,
and
honey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we work well together. So
love it. Yeah, you do all the
love
things that I don't, and vice versa. So thanks, honey. I appreciate it.
I do too.
You bet. We'll chat soon, love. Thanks a lot. Folks, that's our show for tonight. I want to thank everybody that supports us, of course, and is on. Reverend Tiffany, we love you. Sandy Bittinger, my list goes on and on and on. But you know who you are. We love you guys. Yep. Thanks so much. And I want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Join us here every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jimmy Mack Healing Show. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Bye for now.